Alright, so we've done 8 character tutorials, and now we're moving on to Sabrewulf. So the first thing I want to mention about Sabrewulf is that he has a forward and back hop. So double tap forward or double tap back, and you can chain them together. So you can just do this, or you can forward back, back forward, whatever you want to do. So there are 4 characters that have some sort of like alternate movement like this. So you've got TJ Combo can do a back roll by double tapping back. Kimwoo has a forward roll, which also swaps sides. And then Spino has a back dash and a forward run where you can double tap and hold it. And then you got Sabrewulf. So I just wanted to point that out. Next up, as far as his special moves go, it's pretty simple. It's all back forward or forward back. And it's not like, oh, this moves forward back and this one's back forward. It's like, no, you can use it for, you can do either one, right? So all of his normal special moves you can do back forward or you can do forward back. So it's pretty simple. There's no dragon punch motions. There's no quarter circle forward. And in fact, you're not going to get into rotation at all until you get into his super moves. So most of these, I might just say back forward because it should be understood that it can be either one. Also, you don't have to charge, right? So TJ Combo has like back forwards and forward backs, but you have to charge for just a second. With Sabrewulf, it's just back forward or forward back, with 2 exceptions, and that's his mini ultra and his ultra. But we'll get to that in a minute. Let's just try to keep it simple. So just know all these are just back forward, right? So I'm gonna skip quick punch for now. We'll just go straight in the medium punch. So you got back forward medium punch. It's a 2-hit roll. This can be used as an opener. It can be used as a linker. And of course you can do forward back. There's also a double version of it. So if you do a forward hop and then press back. So instead of forward back, we're going to go forward back. You'll do a double version. And there's also a way to do it if you do a backwards hop, and you would think it'd be like back forward, but it don't really work too well. If you do back and then you can just chill, you can just wait here, do some dancing, whatever, and now as soon as I press forward back, I'm gonna do a double roll. A little weird, but that's just how it works. Next up, you've got his pounce. This is back forward fierce punch. This is actually a low attack. You can delay it, right, by holding fierce punch pretty much indefinitely, and then when you let go he attacks. And you can also, while holding fierce punch, press medium punch to cancel it. Well, if I actually press the button properly, there you go. Next up, back forward medium kick. It's another 2-hit. It's also an opener. It's also a linker, but the linker version you're going to have to do forward back. I'll get into that in just a minute, but and it also has a double version, so you can do your hop and then press back. So forward back medium kick, and you can also do the one where you hop back and then forward back. There you go. There's probably some other ways to do that, but typically it's just you're doing forward back. Next up, you have back forward fierce kick. This is your back flip, or you can do forward back. And this is basically your dragon punch. Also, I should mention that if somebody's throwing a projectile, this will go through it, and also the pounce. Both of those will be immune. What's next? Okay, so yeah, let me talk about back forward quick punch. This is a howl, and it's going to gain you 1 bar a meter when you do it. Now, when you do a howl, you're locked in, right? You can't do any other moves. But if I'm doing a howl and I execute a special move, whenever he's done with a howl, he'll then go into that special. So I'm going to do a howl and then do a roll, and then take my hands off the controls, and you'll see, right? And you can do that with whatever you want. I'm doing a backflip now. So that's interesting. You can also hold quick punch, and he'll just howl indefinitely. gets a little annoying, but as long as you've done one complete howl, you can then interrupt your howl at any point. So if somebody's jumping at you to attack you, right, I do a howl, and then at any moment I can do the backflip. It doesn't matter when, just as long as you've done one. It's like, right? So very handy. Also, you have back forward quick kick. This is a fake howl, and you can instantly do something else. So you can bait out an attack and then counter it. Next up, let's talk about the openers. So we've got moves you've already seen. Back forward medium punch. Of course, you can do it any way. You can do the double version. Then you've got the pounce, right? Back forward or forward back fierce punch. And then you've got back forward or forward back medium kick. Those are your three openers. And then as far as linkers go, you've got the back forward medium punch, or you can do it forward back medium punch. And then you have to do forward back medium kick, because back forward medium kick is an ender. So we'll go ahead and get into enders. So as I always mention, there are 4 enders that you can do in any order, and then after that you gain access to a 5th ender. And each ender you do adds more hits to the enders. So if you only do 1 ender, it's only 1 hit, and if you do 2, it's 2 hits, right? And if you return to an old ender, however many you've done, that's how many hits it does. So I'll show each of these, and then I'll go back and show them again what they look like at level 4. So we've got, and all of them are the same, right? They're all back forward, but when it comes to the enders, it has to be back forward. You can't do forward back, okay? So every one of them is back forward. So we got, I'm gonna do this each time, or let me jump in like that. All right, so I've got back forward quick punch. We got back forward fierce punch, back forward medium kick, and back forward fierce kick. And then I'll show you all of those again. Like, this is what they look like at level 4. So that was the quick punch. There's fierce punch. You got the medium kick, and you already saw the fierce kick version. Then once you've done all of those, then you gain access to a 5th ender, and this one's back forward quick kick. And also, you got the pounce. Back forward fierce punch is a juggle move. So you've launched them in the air and they're falling on the ground, that'll hit them. And then lastly is his mini ultra. This is one that you do at the end of their first health bar, and this is one of only 2 moves he has to actually charge. So it's forward back quick kick, but you have to charge forward. If you just literally do forward back quick kick during this combo, he's gonna just do a howl and drop it. So start your combo, be charging forward, and do back quick kick. Next up, let me talk about a few miscellaneous things. So his combo breaker is back forward, and if somebody's doing a combo on you and right then they're using punches, you need to do back forward in any kick. And if they're using kicks right then, it's back forward in any punch. Sabrewulf's overhead attack. These are moves that hit a crouching blocked character. It's back fierce punch. You just have to be careful with Sabrewulf, because your other characters have like rotations for doing their special moves, but since Sabrewulf is back forward and forward back, you can want to do your overhead but accidentally get a pounce, right? If you've been walking forward and you decide, hey, I'm gonna do an overhead, well, you're gonna actually get that. So you have to put just a slight delay after walking forward. Normally I talk about throws, but Sabrewulf and Fulgor don't have throws. So he doesn't have a throw, you can't do throw combos, and you also can't reverse a throw, as far as I know. So I don't talk about throw reversals, but if somebody's throwing you, you do the opposite direction of your normal throw. So like if a character has forward and fierce punch as a throw, but you're being thrown, you press back and fierce punch, and you'll counter it. It also means, yeah, you can't do a throw combo, but he does have an air double. I can't show it because you can't throw him. I could do it in PvP, but basically, like, when an opponent's in the air, you can kick them, and then, like, if I kick them with fierce, I'll do forward, back, medium punch. You might be able to do back, forward, medium punch. I'm not really sure. I always just do a fierce kick and then forward, back, medium punch in the air. Lastly, you've got his pressure move. That's forward, fierce kick. Also, I'll mention he doesn't have a hard knockdown, like crouching fierce kick. He doesn't have like a sweep. And also his crouching fierce punch looks like it might be an uppercut to knock him into the air, but it doesn't. What else? I guess we'll get into meter. If I forgot anything else, I'll cover it at the end. And since I've already got meter, we'll just do it here. So his first meter move that I'm going to show is one that you do in the air, and it's half circle back fierce punch. And what it's going to do is there's going to be a spark that'll pop up, and it's wherever the opponent is, but it is blockable. It's a bit like TJ combos, but yeah, it makes them dizzy, right? TJ combo is a move that's kind of similar, but TJ's is unblockable, and it has to be within a certain range. And then Sabrewulf acts differently because it's blockable, but the results are the same, I guess is what I'm saying. And I'm actually wondering, right? Okay, you can jump straight up. I was wondering if you had to like jump at an angle because those first two didn't work, but no, it's just as long as you're in the air. Gain a little bit more meter. All right, so the rest of his meter moves all have the exact same motion. So that's one of the easy things about Sabrewulf is like you just have to know back forward for his special moves, and then pretty much his supers, you just remember it's half circle back, forward, and a button. So first one I'm going to show is a fireball that he has, and I want you to take note of Sabrewulf's meter. So whenever I hit him, it's going to drain his entire meter. All right, so it's crazy move, but yeah, Jago, Glacius, and Sabrewulf all have a move like that. It's a super fireball, and it completely drains the opponent's meter. So I'm going to build up some meter and cut this part. Alright, next up you've got his super backflip. It's the same motion, just half circle back, forward fierce kick. Huge damage though. And you can actually, if you jump forward and do another one, it'll juggle. I think if you do two of them, you get like, it's like 55% or something close to that. You obviously get some damage scaling from it. Next up is his super linker. It's the exact same motion again, but with medium punch. So it's a 5-hit, 3 bars. Then you've got same motion again, but with medium kick. This one here though, like you have to be very careful. If you don't do it right, then you're gonna end up with back forward, and you're gonna get an ender. So there it is right there. So again, 5 hits, 3 bars. But yeah, a lot of times when you try to do that, you'll get something like that. So what else is there before I get into finish moves? Mini ultras, enders. I think that's it. If I forgot something, I'll add it at the end. So let's get into the finish moves. So his No Mercy, this is the one that you do as long as they're flashing red on their second health bar. You just hold quick punch and then you let go. And if it hits them, then that's it. Obviously they can block that attack though. Now if you want, you can do it inside of a combo. In training here, it's a little glitchy, so it'll probably go through him. Right, there you go. It's, it's a little silly, but yeah. Then next up, you've got his ultimate. This is the one you can do, well, you have to do in a combo. So just hold fierce kick, start your combo, and let go. That's it. Alright, then lastly is his ultra. This is the other move that you have to charge. So it's back forward quick kick, but if you just do back four quick kick, that's what you're going to get. So you do have to charge. So start your combo, be charging back, and then do that. Then here's the list here of showing how many hits you get based on how many inders you've done, and that you can do your super, which I can actually just do this. So normally, like if you have a really short ultra like that, you don't have enough time to build up the meter. But since I can howl, I can attempt to show it. Sometimes this stuff doesn't work. All right, let's try that again. These supers, man, like sometimes I just can't get them right. There we go. All right, only took like 48 rotations there to go in. You only have to do it once, but you know, sometimes it just doesn't work out. So I guess that's it for Sabrewulf. So hopefully you found this helpful. And if I think of anything else, I'll add it at the end or in a playthrough with Sabrewulf. And then next up, we're going to do a video for Maya. So appreciate you watching, and we'll see you next time.